Hello and welcome to AN24 TV News, reaching you live from our studio. I am Temitayo Peters. First, the headlines. Organized labor threatens nationwide action over Ajairo's arrest in Imo. Tinubu writes Senate seeks approval for $7.8 billion, 100 million euros borrowing plan. On the foreign scene, more than 100 foreign nationals and injured leave Gaza as border finally opens. The organized labor has put workers on alert for immediate nationwide action if the arrested president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, is not released by the end of today, Wednesday. In a joint statement by the NLC and the Trade Union Congress, TUC, shortly after Ajairo's arrest, the labor unions accused the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and the Imo State Commissioner of Police of abducting the NLC leader. President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero, was arrested in Owerri, the Imo State capital. Mr. Ajaero was picked up from the NLC State Council Secretariat by heavily armed policemen in Owerri and taken to an unknown destination. The NLC had been leading a statewide protest and strike in Owerri over what it described as a lack of respect for workers and unpaid salaries, amongst others. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has sacked the former governor of Benue State, Gabriel Suswam, as the senator representing Benue Northeast Senatorial District. The appellate court on Wednesday, in a unanimous ruling by a three-member panel of justices, held among others that Suswam was not the actual winner of the senatorial election held on February 25. It faulted the judgment of the Benue State National Assembly Election Petitions Tribunal, which returned Suswam of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to the Senate. According to the appellate court, the tribunal wrongly evaluated the evidence that was presented before it by the parties in the matter and thereby arrived at an erroneous conclusion that upheld the petition Suswam filed to challenge the victory of Emmanuel Udente. President Bola Tinubu has written to the Senate requesting an expedited approval of the 2022 to 2024 borrowing plan. The proposed plan seeks to obtain a total of $7.8 billion and 100 million euros to fund various projects and programs across all sectors of the economy, including infrastructure, agriculture, security, employment generation, and health, among others. The president also revealed that the World Bank Group has expressed an interest in providing funding support of $1 billion and $2 billion to mitigate the economic shocks and recent reforms in the country. To ensure the speedy implementation of the plan, President Tinubu urged the upper legislative chamber to grant expedited consideration. The Minister of Interior, Olubomi Tunji-Ojo, says he is in talks with the Nigeria Salaries and Wages Commission to upgrade the salaries of paramilitary officers to be on par with the personnel of the Nigeria Police Force, NPF. He also said, like the military, the federal government was considering the establishment of a pension board for personnel of the Nigerian Immigration Service, Federal Fire Service, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, and the Nigeria Correctional Service. According to him, the paramilitary personnel deserve an upgrade in salaries as well as a pension board due to the hazard involved in the discharge of their duties. An Ikoyi Magistrate Court in Lagos State has imposed a fine of 30,000 naira on 18 persons for engaging in indiscriminate waste disposal. The court also gave each of them an option of 6 hours of community service. This was revealed in photos shared on X by the Commissioner, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, on Wednesday. On the foreign scene, the Rafah crossing from Gaza into Egypt has been opened for the first time since Israel's siege began more than 3 weeks ago. This development has given room for at least 20 Palestinian patients and 110 dual nationals to leave Gaza. It was agreed that 88 injured Palestinians and around 500 foreign nationals be allowed out in the first phase. Consider this: goal setting is a secret to a compelling future. And that's AN24 TV News. Follow us across all our social media platforms. My name is Temitayo Peters. Thanks for watching.